And we are live, mate.
Yo.
What's happening, Crypto Farm? Happy Monday night. We're just going to have a laid-back, chill and chat. Let me get them comments out of there. Pop out that chat, lad. Because I can cover that now. Just put that on there. Anyone jumping in the chat if you've been watching the Ripple XRP SEC stuff? There was a virtual hearing today, wasn't there? If you know anywhere where we can grab it up, where we can listen to bits and bats, we can see any of it. Give us a drop us a little thing in the comments, please. What's up, Sam SW? Yo. Good evening. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. I haven't really got a subject I want to or need to really talk about, so we'll just wing it. See what people want to speak about. No doubt anyone who saw this morning's video is going to want to know what happened with the ADA, but if you do, just ask the question and I shall answer it. We need to do a little video about staking soon as well, mate.
Yeah.
The ADA and the Daedalus wallet. I'm still waiting for mine to go up. Yo, Dave, Kenneth, what's happening? Nice to see yous. Let me find that XRP bizzle now, because I'm up here, aren't I? Because I think this article was just about the price, like you were saying then, Chris. It had a little pump and then came down and was hovering a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hearing's scheduled for February the 22nd, i.e. today. But investors are betting on a favourable outcome. XRP price have increased 30% in the past day and over 103% in the past month, date from Market CoinGecko. As per release by the US District in New York today. Right, let's check that release. Spark the Zoot. It's nearly gone, bro. It's nearly gone. Countable plastic. We don't need that. We don't need that. Let me actually share my screen with you, Chris.
Yeah.
Let me get that. Share, because that should then bounce that to that now. Yep. That's what we want. And I'll bring you over here, mate. Get in here, mate. You get it in, mate. You get it in, mate. I'd flow with meeting controls. Yeah, I don't want that. I mean, ideally, I think Brad Kimes has got some of it up. I'm not too sure, but ideally, what a little recording or a bit of footage of the actual hearing. Nice to see you. Nice, Dave. So what, in all honesty, I don't know what it was regarding whether it was a ploy from the SEC to force regulation. It was weak, wasn't it? It was, at the end of the day, it was a weak fight. Everyone educated pretty much knows that, don't they? They didn't and don't have a leg to stand on. So I've seen people calling it out on Twitter. I mean, Brad Garland seems to have been pumping out a few tweets there in January about it.
Hey, June. Lovely June.
Lovely to see you in the chat, June. The SEC out of step with another G20 country as the rest of the year's going.
We're glad when it's all over, to be fair.
Mate, I've said all along, when this is over, I think it's go time for not just XRP, but for most of the market. You'll see a ripple through regulations, and literally, no pun intended at all. I just do. We said, didn't we, with Americans being... There's actually Americans now, weeks later, let's have this right. After weeks after all load of news, all get rid of it, sell it, go to zero. It was already at 0. It was $0 already. It was cents to buy. Do you know what I mean? And they're all, let's go to 0, let's go to 0. And weeks later, there's newer noobs. Where can I buy XRP? It's been shut down in the States. It's this, it's that. And it's like, well, come on, bruh. We said it all along. Once they get shut out, there's just going to end up a bigger and bigger queue to get it again.
More demand.
Mate, they choked it, didn't they? They basically choked the supply going into America. And anyone who held on to it from before that is just laughing now. That 18 cents comes back to that 18 cents day, doesn't it, mate? When everyone was screaming, sell, sell. Just sat there thinking, what are you talking about, mate? Like, sell. Basically, nah. It's like going up to someone and just go, palm yourself in the face and break your nose, mate. It's like, why would you do that, mate? Like, the hearing was recorded. I've listened to it, Surfer. Where did you actually listen to it, Surfer, if you don't mind jotting it down?
Someone at the end yelled,
Chris looks like a DJ. DJ Chris. On the
I need to get some smaller headphones. See that at the end, Scott? Someone shouted out XRP to the moon.
Where? What, in the chat?
At the end of the pre-trial teleconference.
That's pretty good. XRP to the moon, baby.
One day. Got a bit of ice cream cake here, Scott Kemp.
See, how long do people think it's going to take when the SEC business is over for XRP to hit a new all-time high? That's my major thing, because I used to be when it breaks $1 and that now, but with current market situations and with the amount of coins that have literally reached new all-time highs recently, I'm actually thinking that once this is over, it's going to absolutely blitz past $1 and go straight up towards its all-time high. Brad Kimes had it up, but he took it down. Bastard. Waited over 45 minutes for Bitcoin to arrive. Fucking hell,
man. Have a look at Nomics, Scotty. See what's going on today.
I was on it a minute ago. Bruh, I was looking at the 7-day prediction then as the price.
Holy
and I actually paused in disbelief. I was processing it in my head.
Jesus.
And as I was processing it, I just looked to the left and saw the 50p. I was like, oh shit, right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
67k, and that's pretty. They're never right though, are they? So
look at the back. Well, mate, I mean, it shows them.
Binance coin, fuck. $400.
I know. Come back to that in a minute. Come back to that. I literally saw that myself then. Binance coin prediction. But what's interesting about the prediction is how soon does it correct when it's gone past it? You know, when it's been wrong, should we say? That's the best way to put it. Like at what point there? Because obviously they've been, because they can't just say, oh, we was wrong, it's up here, it's probably going to go there now. So if they've stuck with it and they thought it was going to dip and meet, this is them thinking it's going to meet and then go further. And
I don't know how they base their prediction.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. It's a weird thing to work out, because once they're wrong, how does it then?
Does it say? Does it say how they calculate their prediction?
I don't think so, mate. I mean, you've got the fucking CSV data, but that's just raw data for websites, I think, to read tickers and that. Convert highlights stats about BTC. It's just about Bitcoin.
Yeah, Scott, Polkadot's always a good buy for me. In fact, did you see you saw that coin market cap thing today, didn't you, when they listed all the Polkadot ecosystem? That's a great article. That's a great little thing they do.
Now, like I asked you there today, though, did they do that for Ether coins? Because it was decent. Not gonna lie. Just seeing them all lined up.
I presume so. I wonder if they're going to start doing the same for all the chains. because that would be good to
Why's that come all the way back out there now? That's
the
what they
amount of
should do.
coins. Yeah, the amount of coins I didn't even realize were on DOT. You know, that energy web token, no idea.
Yeah, it's interesting, mate.
I've got a feeling, is it that Raven as well? Everyone's been going on about that lately, and that's on there as well.
I don't know, but let's come back to that Binance coin prediction, bro. 392. Because at some point the prediction clearly changes because it either hasn't or hasn't got there. It's just quite simple, isn't it? They've put it because it is weird, isn't it? Because if you look at that like that now, their prediction line actually states that it should be lower than it is. It's about to dip a tiny little bit more before then coming up.
Or it's going to do the total opposite.
Ending at 3.9.
Oh, crazy! I remember that was like $30.
But how much of it's just weird how they work that out, innit? Do you know what I mean? Because when they was wrong here, by that point they obviously was like, right, it's not going up anymore, it's probably going to come down. But then it actually went up a little bit from where it was, crossed the point where they said it was coming down, and just fucking took off while they thought it was going right. That's an interesting how, if anyone knows how they work that out, it'd be interesting to know. It is, Scott, it is. Always. Hello, the crypto clan. What's happening? I think XRP after the SEC contends with a Ripple win. I feel it will pump. And some shorts or so drop in price. I still see loads of people just selling and then like bragging of sold tops.
They've been locked in since like $2.
Planning to go back in and that, and then I just feel like loads of people are about to get burnt with what's going to happen as well. Not only the people locked out with just like not many ways to buy now. Got VPNs and all that if they're smart about it, aren't they? But it's
do you know
that a bit of a ball ache.
People have tried getting to sign up for like Coinbase, Uphold, WireX. Some of them have been waiting 2 weeks now to get verified on Coinbase and Uphold.
Mate, has anyone seen this Uphold, this apparent Uphold scam knocking about, mate?
Is there? I haven't even seen.
Could have swore they had Facebook open. Jesus. Hell, let me get this open. Because it's like the guys try to say it's the official Uphold account, and it does look like it. It says the official app and all that, but then there's like a transaction, Uphold services, and then it's just weird, man. Let's have a look at this. And you can check me Twitter before you think I'm plastering some guy's name all over the gaff. We've already literally raised this on Twitter within the last few hours. My guy there. So I'll actually go to the Twitter ones. This guy's literally had an Uphold Facebook account asking to send him Bitcoin to pay for his KYC verification or something.
Yeah, you just got to check the pages out and you're ready. See how many follows they got. It's rife on Facebook. I must have probably 3-4 traders or miners messaging me every day going, hey, want to trade with me?
Yeah, you've got to try and like find who you actually want to speak to or reply to in the middle of all that. It's gammy, man.
Weird. Thing is, though, there's a lot of people that don't know any different, so that's the problem, isn't it?
There's one. So $40 out from his Zelle account to Uphold services.
Oh, what?
Right.
What? And that's not legit.
Well, I've never had a transaction like that for fucking fees or anything off Uphold, mate.
Wait,
And
it's
I've
it
never
was
seen
he
anyone
sent
else. You're saying that's the actual.
no, he sent it to an email address as a contact. Because that's how you send that. That's how you send crypto about, isn't it, on Uphold to your mates? It's via an email address, and it says Uphold user when you go to
To
there.
Uphold services. To Uphold services.
So if that account is called Uphold Services or whatever, that email address,
And if it's fucking not got a name, it'll just say to Uphold user.
presume so. Yeah, I've been doing it myself. It's been sending XRP to a few people just on my contacts list, and
Man's
that's
been fished, Danny.
yeah.
Been fished,
Again,
mate.
this is all about like being like wise, really, isn't it?
So what I mean, if
Because
anyone who's seen this morning's video, they'll know I got fished last week on the 15th and didn't even realise it had happened until the 20th. So I had a chat. I had a chat with Lars Brunis. It's on the channel, and I'm waffling to him about having ADA in a wallet that's ready to stake on Epoch 250, and it wasn't even there, mate. It had gone. It
no,
had gone. And I'm sat there at the weekend then thinking, what the hell? Do you know what I mean? Like, it happened to me. And this is why I said this morning, if you go onto a node or a site or anyone's platform and it's not giving you the option at least to create a wallet, it ain't a node or gateway for that network. It's a phishing site just looking for nothing but restore words. This is now what this guy's likely been on. He's gone to a blag Uphold page by accident, inboxed them there, and fair enough, Uphold and everyone else can take a long time with tickets and support tickets through the email service at times. But you've got to be patient because this just shows what going elsewhere can do. Now, he's not going to believe this. I'm going to try going back at this guy, say, mate, I'm afraid to say you've probably been fished.
yeah.
And he's not going to buy it. He's not going to buy it. I don't know whether, like, JP's going to acknowledge him on Twitter and that. I've tried. This guy's saying he's got 5 tickets open. And I mean, the empathy just starts building up, do you know what I mean? Especially with what happened to me over the weekend. And with hundreds, thousands of the others happening to them as well. It's scammy, mate.
Yep.
But I want putting that Uphold user. I want putting 2 and 2 together with that, mate. You hit the nail on the head straight away there.
Just say Uphold user, pretty sure.
But then how have they forced the transactions? He must have agreed to pay him.
You send it. You literally send it via a contact, like you would to a phone contact on Uphold. It's the same as like Revolut.
Yeah, but
Anyone in your contact
he's got to
list.
be on the app, hasn't he?
He's got to just have the email address he signed up with Uphold for, and you can send them whatever through that email address on Uphold.
Yeah, but he's got to be on Uphold.
So he's still a
So
he's still a customer of Uphold.
He's still done the transaction, and he sent that 40. It didn't do itself.
Yeah. No, he's
got
pressed the button.
two-factor authentication. He's saying, so he's had to do that.
Yeah, he's done it himself. But it would surely that the person he sent it to is still live on Uphold as well, so they should be able to look into that account really.
Yeah, I need to have a word with him. I'll send JP an inbox and hopefully he gets back to it.
Yeah.
Because that account, like, this is what I mean by on KYC. I being your own bank and all that stuff means you're going to open wallets on networks that are governed by the network, and like people ask for networks not governed by anyone. So if you lose your shit,
yeah, solely responsible.
Oh man, it's a bitter pill to swallow and that, and but it
Gotta
is
be super careful in it.
nasty wake up call for me this weekend, and yeah,
just
people have to
reminder
be
for me,
diligent, man, diligent. Just be diligent when doing everything. Don't give anyone too much information. But what I'm struggling to do, right? What I'm struggling to think of here now, right, is if he's been on his Uphold and done a transaction with who he thought was Uphold to get verified a KYC, what's made him send $40? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been over a week for the guy.
It's a bit schoolboy, but every lesson learned.
He got emailed by someone. This is the thing. Like,
You wouldn't know any different, though, would you?
someone chopped it. Someone got him. So, like,
He
that,
might be like new to it all, you know what I mean? And then bang, can't work out what's going on.
I think he's been fished somehow. Because then he's just opened this, and that is actually, as far as I'm aware, Uphold's actual Facebook. If you go on Uphold's Twitter or website, the website that sends them to their Twitter, to their Facebook, to all their pages, it brings you to Upholding Financial Services. So that there, I think, president at uphold.com has that seems a bit dodgy, doesn't it? President at uphold.com. Really? Really? So I'm questioning that straight away, me. But it does look like the real Uphold account on face value. Why's my lappy going slow? Close down, bruh.
Mr. Elrond, are they actually doing one? In the end, it was inevitable, really, wasn't it? McDonald's coin.
Are they doing one? Are they? I mean, mate, let's not sit here like we haven't looked at pictures of every company on the planet on it. We expected everyone to do a ledger, everyone to do a coin and all that. It's not really a surprise when they do it. I suppose it's just
McCoin.
It's a giddy little reaction in the path of adoption. Really, that's probably what it is, because you know it's taking off.
We're gonna have like the chicken sandwich on the Muck blockchain. Yeah.
McDonald's crypto. Got me googling McDonald's crypto.
VeChain. Oh god. I can't see because I've got the thing over it. Nope, nothing.
No, I was on a different page. But what did you see here? No.
I had a window over half of it. It's 2019. Nah, nothing.
Yeah, but it can just be, sometimes it's hidden because you've just it's come up meme. Do you see what I mean? I don't want a fucking meme. I search crypto, leave the fucking meme off.
Oh.
Part of trial.
What's the top one there?
It looks on face value that they're doing some sort of trial.
2 years ago, man.
Yeah, 2 years ago, that pilot, yeah, fuck that bullshit. We got a news without meme there. Fucking meme.
Two weeks ago. McDonald's finishing incentives.
Elron's messing with us. Elron. Are you fucking with me, Elron? Tesla purchases $1.5 billion in Bitcoin at what? Around $33,000 per coin. It's now what? $53,000 per coin. That's a gain of what? $1 billion plus. Money makes money by blinking if you put it in the right place, mate. All you got to do is just sit there and let time go by. Like, come on, bro. Meet the 11 billionaires cashing in on Bitcoin's wild rise. Oh, gee. So, just XRP, you had a similar Fisher try to get you, but with a Bitrue account. Try to get a quarter of a Bitcoin, bro. Ain't getting that now, are you? Shit. Must have been cheap then. Scammers, they're asking for like 0.003 now. It's proper bad. Amount of scammers on the loose, and the fact that on some platforms it's likely going to be the fact that you can never catch and chase them down. That's the privacy some people want, because they want to be able to have some value that can never be chased and locked down. So
if you can,
it is in it. It's one of them as hanging as a nasty pill it is to take. If you want to be able to have accounts that are private and can't really be traced, yeah, you can trace addresses and shit like that, but there could always come a time where eventually just hit a wall and you can't chase that person's value anymore, and you can't find out who was in charge of the wallets, because a lot of people want that. It's why we've just got to be diligent in keeping all of our seeds, our passwords, our restore phrases, and just try not let them get in the hands of people who would rob you, mate. Basically, there's no other way of putting it. Joking. I'll run. Now, there's a lesson here, but I'm not the one to teach it. Put something into something and grow 100%. You know what? You say that, Steve, but then loads of us do. And at the time, we just didn't put enough in. Some of us have had tokens since early December and mid-December that have grown 3, 4, 5 times. So it just became a matter of, if I'd have moved all my portfolio into there, I'd already have.
Let's go have a look at Akomi, the NFTs VVAP.
You had the price.
Well, no, well, just the yeah.
Just the project.
Yeah, the project, yeah.
Akomi. So all-time high. It's it today. It's dipped down to 89% of its all-time high, so it's had a fucking 11% dip since hitting it. Fucking hell, look at that shit. Stop it, bro.
Yeah, I literally got in on Friday.
See, why?
It's so hard though for that Bitforex. I wouldn't trust it.
Why just buy something, man?
I had a mate censor me for there. He's been waiting like over 24 hours now.
That's one of them that it's hard enough to buy.
But it's going on Uniswap soon as a wrapped thing, and another exchange.
Let's show the guys the markets. Let's show the people the markets. Here's where you can buy it, and the volume. Why are we not getting? Is that it?
Yeah, it's only on Bitforex. That's the problem at the minute.
0.2%.
A few million of those.
What was that before? 407. 405. Yeah, I was on 407. Jesus, where was I? 407. Oh, 404. Oh.
Yeah, I think yes. It's new
it was
as well.
worth bags of piss back then, mate.
0.
Not just 0. If it's below $1, it's fucking 0 in dollars.
In pence.
It costs $0. It then becomes how many pence is it? Is it 0 pence? Do you know what I mean? Is it 0? Like, there's then other pence. You're talking like this is 5 zeros, man. Like 0.00003. 6 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago. That. Don't know where they got 6. What, mate?
Month ago, yeah.
Mate. Now, there's certain boats you miss.
They're like 9,000%.
You just hope it's another Titanic. Fuck 'em.
Yeah.
Are you on that boat? Are you on that?
Mate, I got in on the Friday just before that big
What,
candle.
So you was about here.
Yeah, literally, I bought it, and then literally I looked back 2 hours later, and it was like, phew, it was good. But I'm gonna hold those babies because that Vive app's great. It's a really good app, and you
So
got all
did
those.
you get in like hundredths of a cent, not even tenths of a cent?
It was one
Like,
zero zero one. It was like 170% at one point on the weekend.
yeah, so you got in about there. Damn.
Yeah, 1.4.
Yeah, a bit lower.
Yeah, 9,000. And it's still so early as well. Like, and with everything they've got going on, like the way it's burnt when NFTs are minted.
About website.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that. Smart. And the guy they've just taken on, the licensee guy, is the guy who was behind Pokemon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all these like basically 90s nerd culture, you know. Some
So
of them are on there for like
I mean,
999,000. So it's ridiculous.
surely you don't need the 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 app to create them. Can you only? It looks like you can only make them on the app.
Yeah, it's like you got an augmented reality gallery of your own.
I'm proper interested in how they're doing the licensing
Mm. Well,
because
it
there's
is they've got the guy who licensed all this stuff or whatever, and they're doing work with like the NFL in America. I
but
think you
like
remember.
that Batman is drawn by someone,
Mm,
Eduardo Risso.
250 gems though. If you see the price of a gem, you know what?
Yeah, but there's a Todd McFarlane one. Why can't I search the thing? I hate it.
Yeah, he's actually. I think
Pulling
he's
away
actually.
from desktop. Like, it's a shame. I literally can't search the assets on this from
Shame.
um, from a desktop. You have to get the mobile app.
Yeah.
But I seen one the other day, and like this guy had made a 3D rendering of a Batman drawing, and then within the actual details of it, he wasn't really credited for the art. It was the original guy who drew Batman, and not even really the guy who created Batman. It's weird when it comes to people who've died, innit? Because although DC owns Batman, do you know what I mean? It comes to a point where ages ago, a person owned everything they created, and then after they died, everyone could just use it. It's like anyone can just use Beethoven music, can't they? You don't have to go to a fucking studio
Yeah.
and get
But they're
permission.
getting paid while they're alive now.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. Like, Superman's nearly 100 years old. He should be fair
Oh
game for
yeah.
anyone to just play with. But because DC own him, it's not
Mm.
gonna be. It's under copyright. Whereas
Well,
if it was like his creator ain't alive anymore.
this is probably going to be the thing that musicians have with putting beats and stuff on NFTs, and you know.
Yeah, that's why cargo interests me so much of how much you can actually do with the NFT. We've been waiting, Fama 7, to be able to do this format. I'm in like the little garage thing in it now. Sort of like a little studio whenever we need to go live. So we'll open over the next few weeks to start scheduling some streams and be live every day, certain day of every week, basically. Not every day of the week, but if we pick Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever day and night we pick to do, I want to do a weekly show then if I can. This we're just basically checking out this new format with the backgrounds on and that. And it looks alright really, I think. XMR, privacy coin. Get another zoot going, yeah, do you need to wrap another zoot?
Not a bad idea, you know.
Isn't a bad idea. I'm actually pretty wounded that we can't get on there.
Yeah, it's very fun on
On
YouTube.
thingy, but I just want to look at cargo again now, me.
Mm.
And I want to show people cargo because although it might actually what's cargo on it? Oh, I'm in news. It's gonna be dog. Need to go to all. Dog search. Cargo build.
They'll all be doing it soon anyway. Have you seen Tezos have got NFT colors? So
Yeah, the colours.
mad, isn't it? Just buy the color green on an NFT. Right, Ash, what's going on?
This one, cargo.
Hmm.
Most of them are just pictures, aren't they? So what I mean by it's interesting with the audio music, but this one it lets you put any kind of image, a 3D rendering like they are, so literally an animation. Do you know what I mean? It lets you put audio files, lets you put an MP4 file.
Seen OpenSea as well.
It's actually pretty crazy. It's not going to let me see anything without adding my wallet. But these are popping up all over the gaff gem portal. Proper making it gamer. Collectibles from the community. And again, these are for gems and then the credits, and the credits have a price. So that could legitimately be, they're worth God knows what these until you know what one of them credits is.
That's free ETH, isn't it?
Is that Dogecoin? Some of these DMT trippy things are sick though.
Alright, Kobe, what's going on? Dead Rhino on what? Unstoppable Domains have got NFTs as well, yeah?
Everywhere will in the end, won't there? That's what I mean. Look at these fractal DMT. Mate, look at that one there, mate.
I don't know my mate to be doing this actually. Definitely. It's gotta be done on it. Let's put something on there.
Mate, if he was... The thing is people getting access to these credits if that's the only thing they can be purchased for. This is where we're going to be waiting years again for interoperability between NFT platforms, mate. And even got interoperability between all currencies across platforms yet. That's why I keep saying 2023, 2025, when it all starts getting ironed out properly. For not just gaming, but for people don't understand, like... Do you know, any movie fan to geek fandom fan to gaming collectible fan understands that there's an Easter egg within games and films and shit now. Now, games that can be found, opening chest, owned, because that character got there first. Make no mistake, they could put hidden shit in movies that you scan on your phone, and the first person to scan it on DVD release day gets the thing, or the first 1,000 people to scan it wins one. They can do it in where there's going to be so many things pop up that people can't even really think about at the moment because they're just not thinking in that aspect. And rightly so, because it's going to start with cards and stuff like that. But like you say, music, eventually that's going to be implemented into it, music. And not just copywritten music that no one can use, copywritten music that's tracked. So the creator will have put, look, wherever this is played, whoever uses it, I'm earning 25% of the proceeds, and then the rest can work the rest out.
There's a can of Campbell's Ether soup there for 4 Ether.
Madness, innit? Madness. What that means then, though, is you can get that person's music, play it on your channel or streaming or content, earn revenue from it, and just pay the guy who created it or the woman who created it 25% of what you make.
Yeah, you get royalties on it, aren't you?
Do you know what I mean? It'll be done through the smart contracts in the end. You won't have to take it. It'll just get taken as the value's en route to you. Some of it will get diverted to the creators and the other people that have sold it down the line.
It'd be like a stake pool, wouldn't it? Whatever's in there.
You'll be able to sell an asset on. You'll buy a piece of art where the creators put 10% down on every future sale, and you sell it on with 5%, and then everyone just keeps selling it on with their little cut. Like, he's legitimately potentially going to see that. Like 100%. I don't see why not. staked in art, no matter where the art is. That's basically what it is. You'll have a stake in that art because you've owned it, and
Yeah.
you've dictated how the contract moves to the next person, just like the creator did.
I got one on Rarible.
So when you're filming a DMT trip, Scott, when there's a platform that'll let me do it live without booting me off it, so let me know, bruh. As soon as there's a decentralized platform that'll let me do it, the right setting and show people without cutting me off, I'll do it, mate. But if I did try to do it on YouTube, Facebook, or anything like that, it'd just be gone instantly. I don't know about Cinnamon, but I don't think they've got live yet. I don't know which would let me do it and not kick me off. That's only because they've got it down as Class A. To the system, it's no different than fucking smoking crack or jabbing a needle, is it? Bastards have alienated it. Let's go back to Nomics so we can see some price movement while I'm rolling a dip. People get... I'm proper intrigued to how that guy got flipped, like, fished on Uphold, you know, off his Uphold stuff.
Yeah.
And it is legitimately just someone getting him to send them payments somehow. Like, he's sent them payments. Like, he's saying they've sent them to themselves.
No, he's done it. He's
like,
triggered it. He's signed it, hasn't he?
Yeah, man. But he's like, Uphold sent money to themselves. It's like, nah, bro, you click go. If you've got two-factor authentication, it's not leaving. Now, Uphold lets you transact between assets without doing your two-factor authentication, so it'll let you move value within the Uphold network and pools. But it won't let you remove value from the network and pools to another network and pools without putting in your two-factor authentication. It just won't. It's why I like it so much and why it's so fast. If you're staying on a platform, it's bish, bash, bosh, trade for this, trade for that, and you're off. And if you're fucking moving value, you've got a little added layer of security. It's legit. It's a good way of doing it. It's just, again, this guy's fell. He's had a brain fart that day. Again, I had one. See, people want to sit there and say it's not easily done. It'll never happen to me. There's going to be loads of people like that. But I'm afraid that one day it can. You're not being diligent. You're not being careful. You're not paying attention. You can fall in the trap quite easily.
Yeah.
And it not when you're creating a wallet, it's when you're going... So if I create a wallet now on desktop, and then I go out and I get my phone out and I'm like, oh, I want my wallet up on my phone, and then I start restoring on a random downloaded wallet without checking if it's legit or not.
Yeah.
That's when you're potentially giving your restore phrase away.
Well, easily done it.
Again, it is. You won't think it is, but it is. Sadly. And people need... That's why I don't think banks will ever die, mate. The general population just don't want to have to worry about their money and the codes and the passwords.
The banks that are left will just end up saying, like, we'll give you 10% a year to hold your crypto. And people will just be like, yep, take it. Because the bank's just easy in it for most people.
Yeah.
They don't want that responsibility of might lose fucking everything. They want that cushion of, at least it's, potentially recoverable in a bank. But yeah, at the minute anyway. I'm sure in the future there'll be ways of recovering crypto,
Yeah, is anyone on after the Ada wallet? Like the legit Daedalus one for desktop, because it ain't got... Daedalus hasn't got a wallet on mobile. It's only on desktop. That's the wallet I'm setting my staking up for.
Shotnomics has got XRP back at 55 cents. Oh, it's just terrible to watch.
That's the proper one.
Mm.
That's a proper Ada wallet. Daedalus. It's a full node wallet. So it takes a while to sync when you first get it on, because it downloads, like it says there, it downloads a full copy of the Cardano blockchain and independently validates every transaction in its history. It's So it's legit when you download it and you connect it, and you can create your Ada wallet then. And just don't go anywhere else and then put the restore words of that wallet in anywhere else. Just don't fucking do it. Like, legitimately, because there is no Daedalus mobile wallet. There's only that one.
It's got insurance in the bank. I meant by do you know what I mean? You're protected up to like 60 grand, isn't it?
85, I believe, under the FCA regulations. I think it's
That's the one.
85,000 per. It's per account or per company. I don't know whether you can have 10 different accounts of Halifax and they're all done up to 85, up to 850k, 85 grand each, and then have 10 with someone else, or if it's legitimately just one per company, one per institution. Legal concern, most people can't remember to feed their cat, but what'll be their own bank sustainer, because most people can't handle the stress. Not wrong, June.
Yep.
Not wrong. But yeah, I believe it's 85k per account, Chris, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
Someone in the comments might be able to shed a bit of light on that exact number. And the amount, I think I'm right on the number, I just don't know about the account and the amount of accounts and other details like that.
Yeah.
See, Nano X's and that has, again, I'm coming back to the good, the decent, and you get them off Ledger and no one else. But again, when it breaks, you're just left needing to buy a new one. And I don't like that now. Like, desktop apps, as long as you can get on desktop, and we've pretty much all got laptops or PCs at any given point that we've got a phone. I just prefer desktop. I understand some people only have a mobile and they'll miss out if there's no mobile apps, but I'm talking about personal preference. Like, fractional reserves with crypto. I'm interested to see how banks evolve and innovate moving forward. No doubt we'll see them become more like exchanges, and we'll see exchanges become more like the new bank. It's extremely interesting. More and more people becoming their own bank. Like Manarino puts it, once you've got a bit of cash, a bit of digital, a bit of precious metal, you're basically your own central bank, never mind bank. You've got your metal reserves, you've got your digital reserves, and you've got your liquid. So it's the way people need to be heading for the foreseeable future, really. Toilet, Chris.
Oh, no, I didn't put my mic down. I knew I'd forget that. Nice one. Sorry, mate.
Okay, mic's down. Crypto kitties, man. The only thing, I mean, are the NFTs of today, the likes of the crypto kitties and stuff like that, are they really going to compete with augmented reality NFTs that follow the device about? So I'm talking like when you whip your app out, your NFT app out on your phone, and you get the screen up and you put your fucking avatar down next to you, and it will kind of map out how far away from the phone you put it by the camera depth and stuff, and it'll literally end up walking about with you. That kind of NFT for me is just going to wipe the floor with something that's nothing but a digital picture on a website.
So like an AR Tamagotchi.
Exactly that, mate. I've said it a few times. You'll see kids, and you won't see it unless you've got augmented reality glasses on, or you're looking through your own phone on an augmented reality screen. You won't even see what the kid's playing with, what it's talking to, what it's messing with. And you put the glasses on, and all of a sudden you'll see this little augmented reality dragon or something. It'll be a full-out NFT, like an actual online digital asset, an augmented pet.
Actually going out hunting for Pokemon rather than just, Pokemon NFTs.
Well, all the Pokemon will be coming, won't they? That is basically that's the groundwork of it right there, the foundation for me. Yeah. You basically got augmented 3D Pokemon already out there in the real world now, but you can only see them through the augmented screen, like we're saying. You just need again, it comes down to interoperability. You need advertisers are going to want most apps to see most advertisements, aren't they? Otherwise, they'll just rather keep it on billboards where everyone can see it.
Yeah.
When it comes to an NFT, if you want brand awareness, you're going to want interoperability, so it doesn't matter what augmented reality glasses are looking at it, they pick it up. And again, it's probably simple as fuck to the people developing it at this point, but shit that we can't even imagine really happening. But through 5G, 6G, triangulation of devices, anyone who's got an S10 or above on the Samsung, I don't know what the Apple will be, probably fucking the iPhone 35 will have it. But there's augmented reality on your phone. If you let's go video. If you go on video on a Samsung S10 or above, that little squiggly line in the top corner there,
Yeah.
that's augmented reality.
And now you can scan the QRs with it as well.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do, move the camera around to start so it gets a gist of how deep it is and that. It's like it noticed a laptop, bro. Let me see if it does the face in reverse. I'm going to draw a set of glasses on myself.
Can't you do that with Telegram? Not Telegram. Zoom.
Oh, it's asking me to move it about again. Don't do that to me, bro. I just want to show people though what's available with the phones right now, just with random people. But it wouldn't have. See, I need to draw them on from there, but I'll just put a flaming line down my face just to show it. But that's now going to track with my face.
Yeah.
If I'd have been in a point where I could have actually drew the glasses, I'd have had glasses on. I've had a moustache, little dude coming out, and it'll follow me. But you don't understand, if I put it that way and start drawing, I draw a big fucking line then, and I can go all the way around here like that, and it actually exists in 3D space now. It's planted in 3D space. No matter where I put the phone, that augmented reality camera knows where it is. So again, just because we don't understand how it works, and if you've got a Samsung and didn't know your device had that tech, go and have a play with it, because it's pretty funny, especially with the kids and you're putting glasses on each other.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it, mate. Dropping furniture through the room, screens, IKEA app there, that sounds bad, man. Like the IKEA app, yeah. I want my furniture that showed. Stop it, mate. The IKEA app will show you what the furniture looks like in your gaff in augmented reality.
What's the paint? There's a paint app, and you can paint your walls through your camera on your phone or augmented reality before you go and buy it, so you can test it out.
For fuck's sake. So this is like a day in the life of. You didn't really know what I meant when I said that the other week as well. So let's get this shit up here. A day in the life of glass. Right, is a video about a day in the life with future tech. All glass orientated, but mixed with AI and the tech that's coming. So you'll notice that the girl at the beginning, turn that down. Finally stops buffering and that. So they have an augmented reality mirror that obviously like looks at and measures the girl, and she's trying this dress on. Pings and you can literally just choose. You just see it there and then. These are windows with no blinds and shit, just that either go dim or clear, put a colour on them, It's not a lot like. Smart mirrors and TVs, mate. The augmented reality shopping will keep the high street open initially, or at least some of the smart shops where people where they still want to go, don't really want to try shit on and that. Mate, I'm telling you now, in the future, bathroom sensors, mate. I think people will be surprised how sophisticated bathroom sensors are going to be. It's going to be like having a doctor in your bathroom with you.
I have seen this before, yeah. But they got smart mirrors and stuff now, haven't they?
Mate, this is smart worktops, smart fucking fridge door, smart this, smart that. The only thing this is missing is what the other one's got with the payments. Like, these get pictures up on the TV, on the fridge, and she throws it she wants it on the counter. I'm sure it ends up on the counter. But look, that augmented reality kind of stuff's starting now. Kids doing it now, using it. I don't know whether they'll ever be transparent phones. Well, they will, because they'll do them when they can. But I don't know if they've really got. I don't know how much use you're going to really get out of them, but that's pretty cool. When it's just come out the phone and they can then watch it. Don't know where the camera is for FaceTime, though. Where's the shopping shit? I didn't think it was this far, eh? They've got a steering wheel in the car, and I think at this point you need to just take that steering wheel out. They must admit, this is 2011. I don't think they really realised how fast self-driving cars were going to come on. Think you'll ever see that?
One day.
Digital fucking motorway screens like that.
There'll probably just be green screens everywhere. And you'll just see it for your
This is what I mean. Do you think they'll go as far as doing digital screens that advanced, or do you think it'll just come a point where we might as well have it augmented and the car can
It'll be on your car windscreen, yeah. So
the car can show it through the windscreen.
Yeah.
And because you only really need to see it in the end. The car's going to be the one driving.
Yeah. Be flying.
Fucking far, we get fucked. Electronics ready glass, new season. I thought it was showing her then. Imagine that, you walk past the shop and it just put versions of you up.
It might.
But look, this is like it's legitimately.
That's tailored to you.
It's going to show it on you. Do you know what I mean? It will show what it looks like on you. And you'll just be like, yeah, I'll have that. Boom, I'll take that. Rather than being at home worrying about designs. Now, don't get me wrong, people will have tech. Some people have tech at home where they can be measured or scanned relatively easy, but amazes me how many people don't measure themselves for the size. Wind down soon.
Yeah, see how long has it been? Hour?
An hour, about an hour.
What else is going on?
I'm pretty fucking wounded that that's not got a desktop version.
It's probably worth a little video anyway. On the phone. Very promising.
Yeah, they just not really put much info on here, have they really?
Yeah, June. Same.
Yeah, can you imagine it though? Like you're walking through the high street and a JD whacks up a big ad, you know, because the camera picks you up and he's like, "Hey, Scat, want a new tracksuit?" And you just look up, you're on a billboard. You're like, "Oh, no, is everyone else seeing this?" And like Dave's like, "Nah, it's me in it on me. Through my contacts, I see me. Are you seeing you?" I'm like, "Oh, you see me? I'm everywhere, mate. Do you want this dress?" "No, I don't want a dress." Then you're like, "No, I don't. Oh, hang on. I'm looking sick in that. Yeah, I want that. Give me that jacket."
Window shopping to a whole new level.
It would be. It's them window shopping you.
Yeah.
It's basically them window
Yeah.
shopping you, innit? Rubbing stuff in the face, and then you're like,
Yeah.
no, like 10% off. Or like, we'll pay you for some data, mate.
Yeah.
Give
Always
us some
has
data.
been.
Tell us what you want. We'll give you 50p if you tell us what you want, and then we'll flood you with ads for it till you buy it.
We'll give you some new look tokens.
We'll give you 50p. That's what they'll be doing, man. They'll pay people for a little bit of data. People will be like,
Nectar.
yeah, so I want this, I want trainers, I want this, I want that, I want that.
It'd be Nectar points, wouldn't it? It'd be Nectar tokens, Tesco tokens. And we're like, oh, we were doing this all along, but now we're just going to call them tokens.
I mean, Powerpuff Girls, Harley Quinn, this is licensed, and it's not just people who work for DC doing Harley Quinn, so I'm extremely interested. Obviously, the 3D renderings are next level. They're hard to do, mate. That Batman one is 3D. That's a Todd McFarlane one that I was looking at. That. So, based on McFarlane's cover for Batman 423, as with previous 99 statues in the series, McFarlane's designing forces, blah, 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 blah. But it was actually sculpted by Jonathan Matthews. Now, in the actual contract of that I looked at, it is Todd McFarlane down as the creator. And it hasn't really got Jonathan Matthews' name in anywhere except for that description. That it was sculpted by Jonathan Matthews, but it's based on Todd McFarlane's art. Obviously, again, I don't know who uploaded it. Was Jonathan uploaded? Did Todd upload it? Is Todd getting proceeds from it while Jonathan is as well? I don't know how the licensing's working, but clearly that's a DC-owned property of a character created by a man long dead, drawn by a completely different man that works for multiple companies, then recreated in digital 3D format so people can turn it round. You could have that in your fucking hallway as augmented reality in your fucking mansion in the hallway. So anyone who walks in with augmented shit on is just going to be greeted by that Batman spinning round. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's cool. That's fucking cool, isn't it?
It could be in a little box on a side, but it's a little 3D version of that Batman spinning round. That's the kind of displays you're going to see for these 3D renderings that don't move. But eventually, ones will come that move, and that I fully expect that.
It's the sort of house I want. Nothing in it, just AR.
Go on the VV app, because I've been on it, me, and I've legitimately looked at this one. I've seen this is one of the ones I looked at. I was spinning it around. I was trying to find his feet. He's got no feet. Jonathan let us down, bruh. He didn't put feet on. It's hollow. It's got no body, but it is sick how they make them renderings, and they should be worth quite a bit. There should be more pictures than that of it up from different angles, but see, again, that's clearly Frank Miller's Dark Knight. So the blah blah, designed by Joe Madureira and sculpted by Paul Harding. As Paul Harding features Madeira bold lines and graphics editor, the first edition of Character Premium Gold. Reconnection successful. Glitch in the Matrix. We've got a glitch in the Matrix. No data. Excellent condition. Okay. I wanted to get it up because I've got the app somewhere. Vivi. Because that Batman was actually ultra rare. Where the hell is it actually gone? Where was I looking at that? A piece of shit. Yeah, Dave Williams. Can you imagine that in the future? Like, has anyone seen that funny Russian advert where it's like, we don't even have to restore buildings anymore, we just put augmented reality around them? and then he does this advert, he's got loads of sick tech and all that. And it zooms out at the end, he's on Mars. Oh, it's funny, mate. Proper funny.
Michael, that's not a smart mirror.
I'm gonna try and get this Batman up. There's 79.99 it is. And I'm assuming that's 79.99 gems. Don't know if the gems are $1.
No, they're more.
Are they? What is it, VV? Is that what we call it? Is that what it's called, VV?
Yeah, but the gems are so I'll find
Right,
it.
so if I leave that there like that, can you see that? That's the Batman just spinning round.
Oh yeah, that's good, isn't it?
The 3D version of him.
Yeah, it looks good on your phone, doesn't
But
it?
make no mistake, man, it's been made in a way that it's proper sick. Like, can be zoomed into, looked at all kinds of angles. So there's different ways that the person who owns that art can actually display that art in the future.
Yeah.
It's going to be extremely interesting to see it play out, you know, to walk into someone's house who's extremely innovative. Not only what comes out in the market regarding to smart mirrors and stuff that show NFTs off, you'll literally have digital picture frames like we've got now, but showing NFT after NFT of what you own. People who will have that, they'll have 3D ones on display, but you'll also have the developer and geek side and the engineers who create their own ways of displaying these NFTs, and it's going to be interesting. And not only displaying them, but creating them. It's going to be super interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it's the metaverse, innit? It's the metaverse, Steve. You've got reality, you've got virtual reality, and then the blurry lines between the metaverse, mate. Who knows what's going to happen? Watch movies like Surrogates and stuff like that, innit? People in the end, a lot of people and a lot of therapists and that imagine people will spend more time in fake worlds in the future than they do in the real world. But we'll see how it plays out. Yeah, I've seen that paint on cars where it changes colour depending on the electric charge put to it. That is actually quite impressive. I'm just thinking, what kind of NFT platform do people think is going to win out in the end? Is it just simply one that's going to be cheap? One that's going to have the most functionality while being cheap? Like, say you go on some and all you can do is put a picture on it. Well, what if I wanted to add audio and put a track out? What if I wanted to do a 3D rendering like what's on here? And then it comes to fees and costs.
If I want to put my house on an NFT.
How do I sell it? Exactly. As daft as that might sound to some people, I want my house on NFT. I want to take a picture of my gaff, whack it on NFT. But really, you just want ownership of your house on a smart contract, don't you? It doesn't necessarily have to.
Exactly.
NFTs in everyone's mind at the moment are literally just taking the shape of these pictures or cards or collectibles, but they're not necessarily got to be that. Like I say, NFTs in the future, they're gonna come in many shapes and forms. It's just something that can't be split, can't be divided. Doesn't mean ownership of one can't be divided.
Yeah, you make
That's what's interesting
copies.
about them. Not even that, me and you could buy an NFT together and have a contract at the side of the NFT that states we both own it, and if it's ever sold, half of the money goes to you and half of the money comes to me. We don't
Crazy.
and that's a way we've actually split a non-fungible token between two people, but the token itself didn't split.
Wonder if you could.
Do you know what I mean? Because you can split value of anything between people once you've swapped it for value of something else. You know what I mean? Non-fungible token just means can't split the actual token, really, doesn't it?
I don't know. You'd have to buy a copy, I reckon. You'd probably have to. I don't because you have to sign it from your ledger or from your wallet.
Now, see, this comes a difference that one wallet has to buy it.
Hmm.
We're assuming,
Hmm.
but
But
how
one
do
wallet
we don't
signs a
know
contract.
someone can't write a contract that's going to accept money from
Well,
both
like,
wallets and put ownership to both wallets, 50-50.
multi-sig,
Mate,
yeah.
how do you think
Like,
you're going to do shareholders on
yeah.
DLT and blockchain? It's no different than that.
Multi-sig.
It's just split.
Multi-signature. Something they do, isn't it? So yeah, I'm sure it'll all be possible in the future.
Pod stars will make money by selling their augmented reality. You
Yep.
could have your favourite sexy kid to tag out you. Well, Steve, people can say what they want, mate, but make no mistake, in the future there will be plain sex dolls where you wear goggles and the sex doll then looks like whoever you want it to look like. Might not have all the birthmarks. Depends how many people have been fully 3D scanned on it. Might not have all the birthmarks and all the trimmings, but the face will be there, mate. It's going to be madness. You've seen that guy on Joe Rogan talk about it, sleeping with all his celebrity crushes and that. Not really, it's a doll, but it looks like them. He goes a little further in the end, so we won't go as far as he goes, but it's a funny chat, that. I can't remember who it is. But he talks about that. Robot assistants interest me. And the way smart home integration is going to play out, how much people are going to continue to let corporations into the homes before they start locking it down a little bit, how many people are going to start keypadding, not going to start, but keypadding wireless devices all over the gaff, especially security devices on a wireless network, vulnerable to forced attacks off any decent cracker. It's extremely interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, June, there's bright people working on NFTs that will be able to handle multiple assets to one NFT. It is interesting. Like I say, it's still early days in it, although at times it feels like we've been here for ages. People can say they think we should be further on all they want, but when they're not actually the ones working on the tech and they don't know the bugs and demons involved, we just have to be patient and let it play out, let it mature, let it get adopted, and enjoy the ride. Our Insta. Love for Crypto 17 in it. They're all 17. The at should be 17. Yeah, 17. $27 established. Mate, what the hell? Chris. Does everyone seen Dave, the robot, wired into the internet? See, we ain't giving him Wi-Fi yet, mate. He might have just got off. Did you see that? Where he just starts jibbing, mate. He just goes off. He's like, get me the fuck out of here, mate. One little there he is. Oh, yeah, that's how I go. Get me off. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's go watch that if you want to laugh. I was legitimately not set up at all. I'd planned to do that video and actually have him turn round to the right and come towards us a little bit, and it locked on reverse. So I just started yelling Skynet and shit. It's pretty funny. That is mine basically, Dave. I've got a few more, mate, but I don't really use them. Like, I'm only signed in on that one on this account. You can see there. I don't really do the personal ones anymore. I've slacked on them, to be honest, on all of them, on all the socials, except for maybe doing the video still daily when I get time. I've slacked on the rest. I need to step it up.
See you later, June.
I need to step it up. See you, June. Take care. No, Johnny Five's alive, mate. That's the thing. That's what it felt like. My little guy coming, like, waking up for the first time.
Look at Dot there, Scott. That prediction for Dot, that's nice, isn't it?
Shit, man. Look at the prediction for Cardano as well, though, like 140s.
Someone else said that to me the other day. Oh, 140. Be nice. It's that about £1, isn't it?
Uniswap.
Oh, don't. Even Hex is struggling at the minute. I've sold my Hex now.
It'd be nice to own them all, mate. Look, we can't own them all. A little V-chain pump would do nicely. Get V-chain up to fucking 50 cent. That'd be alright. 30 bills, it'd be fucking 7th, just above Ripple. 50 cent V-chain. It'd be me buzzing. Buzzing. You know them little bags you got that started off as like tiny, but are now like gained a decent amount of value, and then you think, fucking hell, you just times 10 now, you bastard, and I'm going on holiday, mate. Because the other bags are there, the other, like the 23s, the 2025s, the long termers are there, aren't there? Them little punts that you put in, that you're thinking, you just fucking gain. You just gain, lad. You just gain.
Yeah.
It gets to the point where it's like, yep, I'm fucking going on a beach for the week, mate, fuck it. Because you know me, I'm not really a holiday guy, man, but I think when there's a bit of value there and that, it's just going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's about time, mate.
There's going to be a lot of tears about, and I just can't be bothered swimming in them. None of that, mate. I'm just going. I'll be like, see ya. See you in a week. Maybe more, depending on what happens in the market. Yes, Dave, appreciate it, mate. It means a lot, that. It means a lot that people value the content. It's not only occasionally entertaining, I hope, but also valuable to people at times. That's all we really do it for. But yeah, mate, it's getting to the point where we're so close. Feels like we can touch it. And with this SEC stuff about to roll over and be done with, I don't think anyone with a brain cell or any education into it at all is looking at it going any other way than possibly a little fine for Ripple, and then it just be done. It's over. I don't think in any way, shape or form XRP is going to be classified as as a security.
No.
I think if anything, the SEC are just going to try and slap Ripple to save embarrassment, so they can sit back and say, well, they got fined in the end. We did our part. We made sure it was all above board, and in the end, it kind of was. So we'll move on now. You know what I mean? And they'll save face some way like that without walking in there and getting their ass absolutely spanked and embarrassed, because that's what should fucking happen. If we're all perfectly honest, it was an absolute farce and ridiculous the way it went down. If that was going to happen, they should have done that in the first few weeks of getting in office, mate. There's no ifs or buts about it. Ripple, been called Ripple since before any of them was in office, 2015. They all got in 2016 and that. So whoever got in then and put them in and all that, if you had something against Ripple and XRP, you should have done it then, mate. You don't do it on your last day. Don't do it on your last day. That's like going in the boss's office on your last day and shitting in his drawer and running home so he don't see you. Legitimately, that's what, like, just, no. If you're going to do it on the first day and sit there and take it like a, yeah. Because it did my head in the way it was done, more than anything. It was just pathetic, mate. There's a guy on Twitter that just rinsed them apart, and I wish I'd have saved the link because it will take me too long to find it. But, as we wind down, let me just see if I can. If I could type, might help me get there quicker. B&B third, mate, and all tell me about it. XRP 7, mate. I've done exactly what they wanted. They removed any, like, 75% of the hype surrounding the coin. What we should do, we should find some YouTube library music that we can play below us. So when we're searching and no one's chatting, people aren't in fucking silence at all. Right, one sec. Don't. I need to because it was screenshots. Sec. I said, oh, right about. No, it won't bearable. This finding is absolute fire. The SEC's argument that XRP investors have it out to. On a reasonable expectation of profit, Ripple's efforts has the exact same merits as saying that Ripple and exchanges had a reasonable expectation. Create by said XRP was not security. Because didn't they do a little? They did a little retweet, a little tweak of the what they put forward, didn't they? As far as I'm aware. Here's what someone put there, like Tory. Crypto Twitter, you've seen nothing yet. This is just the beginning. Buckle up. You think this is good? Wait till the SEC drama settles. It's on the move. Here we go. Just wait until we 100%.
Only just don't turn this into a cult. I can't read much of Twitter now.
Do you know what? He's one of the ones that jokes about, though. So at the end of the day, he contributes to it, mate. So it's like, he's top guy, Tory. Got time for him and that. Do you know what I mean? Not beating him down in any way, shape or form, but you can't contribute it and then come out with stuff like that. It's like Elon Musk coming out tweeting that now. You'd be like, come on, bruh. Check your last few weeks' tweets, mate. You playing that? Well, fair play to him. The Flare Beta, 3 days. Check out XRP Dave on Twitter for the lowdown. What the fuck's got there? XRP Dave. Obviously not that post. I'll just go on it. It's been slow today. It'd have been faster just go to my fucking page. There we go. Flare Finance to launch public beta on February the 25th. Woo! Check that out, guys. Going on a gander. Mate. Yeah, Dave, check the Twitter out with the same tag. Like, Love for Crypto 17. I don't go on it that much and that. Very rarely I'm either on it to moan about exchanges pissing me off, or I'm on it moaning about exchanges pissing someone else off. But I'm on it occasionally. So let's bring that up here. And we we shall start closing her down, mate.
Yeah.
Well, what I do really in this, like, you know, like we said about giving people access to the Zoom and stuff recently, what I really want to do is try and commit to this, either Saturday or Sunday every weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know whether it would be better like early in the morning or at night, to be honest. We'll have a think about it, but
Yeah.
we'll start doing a show where we bring someone on and just have a general chinwag every week. We'll just bring a member of the community in to chat with us, or maybe multiple members of the community within every chat. We'll see how it goes. But we'll cover generally the week's news, what's been happening, the price points and stuff, what we're up to.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a chat with someone that we bring into the Zoom. I think that's a good idea.
Sweet.
Right, guys, you know the
Nice one.
script. Invest in yourself and the internet of value. Live long and hodl it all. So you read it, let it go, baby. Follow Chris on CryptoPunk. You know, for me, look for Crypto17. I shall see you in the morning. Peace.
Peace.